When driving in Maryland, you must use your headlights. A. Only at night. B. Between sunset and sunrise, or when visibility is less than 1,000 feet. C. Only in the rain. D. Only on highways. Answer, B. Maryland law requires headlights from sunset to sunrise and whenever visibility is reduced to 1,000 feet or less. When can you legally turn left at a red light in Maryland? A. Never. B. From any one-way street to a two-way street. C. From a one-way street onto another one-way street. D. Only with a green arrow. Answer, C. Maryland permits left turns on red only from a one-way street onto another one-way street after a complete stop. If your vehicle starts to skid, you should A. Brake firmly and steer left. B. Steer in the direction of the skid. C. Speed up and steer away from the skid. D. Turn off the ignition. Answer, B. Steering in the direction of the skid helps you regain control of the vehicle. What should you do when approaching a traffic signal with a steady yellow light? A. Stop if safe to do so. B. Speed up to beat the red light. C. Maintain your speed. D. Turn left immediately. Answer, A. A yellow light means the signal is about to turn red. Stop if you can safely do so. What is Maryland's move-over law? A. Move into the far left lane when exiting a freeway. B. Change lanes or slow down for stopped emergency and service vehicles. C. Stop and turn on hazard lights near schools. D. Yield only to ambulances. Answer, B. The law requires drivers to move over or slow down when passing stopped emergency, service, and utility vehicles. When two vehicles arrive at a four-way stop at the same time, who has the right of way? A. The larger vehicle. B. The vehicle on the left. C. The vehicle on the right. D. The fastest vehicle. Answer, C. At a four-way stop, the driver on the right has the legal right-of-way. What is the legal BAC, blood alcohol concentration, limit for drivers 21 and older in Maryland? A. 0.08%. B. 0.05%. C. 0.02%. D. 0.1%. Answer, A. A BAC of 0.08% or more is considered legally impaired in Maryland. When must you stop for a school bus in Maryland? A. Only in school zones. B. When the bus is loading students on the same side. C. When the red lights flash and stop arm is extended. D. Only when driving behind the bus. Answer, C. You must stop for a school bus with flashing red lights and an extended stop arm unless you're on the opposite side of a divided highway. In Maryland, how far ahead should you signal before turning? A. 25 feet. B. 50 feet. C. 100 feet. D. 150 feet. Answer, C. You must signal at least 100 feet before making a turn or lane change. When is passing on the right permitted in Maryland? A. When a vehicle is turning left and there's room. B. In school zones. C. On bridges. D. In construction zones. Answer, A. You may pass on the right if the vehicle ahead is turning left and there's enough space to pass safely. What does a flashing yellow arrow mean? A. Stop and proceed with caution. B. Protected left turn. C. Left turns are allowed after yielding to oncoming traffic. D. No left turn permitted. Answer, C. A flashing yellow arrow allows left turns after yielding to oncoming traffic and pedestrians. What is the purpose of a solid white line on the road? A. Lane changes are allowed. B. It separates opposing traffic. C. Discourages lane changes. D. Emergency parking only. Answer, C. Solid white lines discourage lane changes but do not prohibit them unless otherwise marked. What does a red X above a lane mean? A. The lane is open. B. The lane is for left turns only. C. The lane is closed to traffic. D. Emergency vehicles only. Answer, C. A red X indicates that the lane is closed and drivers must not use it. What must you do when entering a roundabout? A. Stop and wait for a green light. B. Yield to traffic already in the circle. C. Always enter quickly to keep traffic moving. D. Flash your lights. Answer, B. Vehicles entering a roundabout must yield to those already circulating inside it. Maryland law requires that children under what age be secured in a car seat or booster seat? A. Under 10 years old. B. Under 8 years old, unless they are 4 feet 9 inches or taller. C. Under 7 years old. D. Under 5 years old. Answer, B. Children under 8 must be in an appropriate safety seat unless they are at least 4 feet 9 inches tall. What is the speed limit in residential areas in Maryland unless posted otherwise? A. 35 miles per hour. B. 30 miles per hour. C. 25 miles per hour. D. 20 miles per hour. Answer, C. The default residential area speed limit in Maryland is 25 miles per hour unless otherwise posted. When driving in fog, you should use A. High beams. B. Hazard lights. C. Low beams. D. No lights. Answer, C. Low beams reduce glare and improve visibility in foggy conditions. If a tire blows out while driving, the best action is to A. Slam on the brakes. B. Accelerate immediately. C. Grip the wheel firmly, slow down, and steer straight. D. Turn sharply off the road. Answer, C. Stay calm, reduce speed gradually, and maintain control of the vehicle. If you see an emergency vehicle approaching with lights and sirens, what must you do? A. Speed up and get out of the way. B. Pull over to the right and stop. C. Pull to the left and stop. D. Stop in your lane. Answer, B. Maryland law requires drivers to yield to emergency vehicles by pulling to the right and stopping. What should you do if you're being tailgated? A. Speed up. B. Brake check the driver. C. Move to another lane and let them pass. D. Stop in the lane. Answer, C. Safely changing lanes or pulling over allows the tailgater to pass and reduces risk. When are U-turns prohibited in Maryland? A. On one-way streets. B. Where there is a green arrow. C. When not visible from 500 feet in both directions. D. At traffic circles. Answer, C. U-turns are prohibited where visibility is less than 500 feet in either direction. When parking uphill with a curb, you should A. Turn wheels toward the curb. B. Leave wheels straight. C. Turn wheels away from the curb. D. Turn off the engine and let the car roll. Answer, C. Turning wheels away from the curb prevents the car from rolling into traffic if brakes fail. If a driver under 21 is caught with a BAC of 0.02%, what happens? A. No penalty. B. License suspension. C. Fine only. D. Warning. Answer, B. Maryland has zero tolerance for underage drinking. Any BAC of 0.02% or higher results in penalties. A broken yellow centerline means A. Passing is allowed. B. No passing allowed. C. Traffic flows in the same direction. D. The road is under construction. Answer, A. A broken yellow line allows passing when safe on a two-way road. How can you avoid highway hypnosis? A. Stare at one point ahead. B. Drive only at night. C. Avoid long trips. D. Shift your eyes and take regular breaks. Answer, D. Changing visual focus and resting helps prevent fatigue and inattention.